Hello, beautiful family. How are you all doing? Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. I just can't thank you enough. My correlistic and authentic family, I greet you with the love of God. Oh my goodness. Today is another day that the Lord has made. In fact, this is a super update that you have been waiting for. Early this morning, I uploaded a video about Pastor Emeka Livingston traveling all the way to the headquarters of Biafra government in exile, USA. In fact, he displayed a lot of things. He said a lot of things in that particular video, saying that, Biafra Prime Minister government in exile, that is a Simon Ekpa, is a liar, is just lying, is just this, is just that there is nothing of such, there is no house or there is no apartment, saying that this apartment is the headquarters of Biafra government in exile in USA. He said that nothing of such, that this particular apartment is under renovation, and he even said they should call the phone number of the people, that is all scam, that nothing like that is happening, that Biafrans should be wise and they should be very careful. In fact, I just summarize it a little, the content of that video. I upload that video this morning. You can go check it out and watch it, so you can come back and get the full details. Right now, we are going to listen to the Biafran government in exile, the prime minister, the person of Simon Ekpa. I want to analyze his response to this particular issue, because a lot of things happen that we don't know. But right now, let us dive into the response of the Biafra government in exile, the prime minister, to Pastor Emeka Livingston. Now join me and let's go. They said they should give honor to whom honor is due. At this particular moment, I really want to thank Pastor Emeka Livingston. In fact, he has done a great job. You will not understand. He has done a marvelous job. I really need to thank him personally, and I think that you Biafrans should also thank him. When somebody do something that is right, you thank the person. He has done well. You know why I say so? Because when they displayed this house, or when this apartment was displayed on social media, a lot of people said this apartment does not exist. They said there is nothing like this apartment. There is no location. There is no place in USA that this apartment is known or is in existence. Let me use that word. They said the apartment is Photoshop. I am telling you the truth. That is the news that we get from the social media. That is why I personally appreciate Pastor Emeka Livingston, because he has done a great job. Why is it that a lot of people did not carry the information or did not talk about it? Because when the news break out and say, oh, it's a Photoshop, there is no place like this in America, there is no address like this, there is nothing like this in America, there is no apartment in anywhere like this, that. Because if you look at the building is clean. Apart from that, the building is in a place that like is on its own. Let me use that word. The building is just located in an area whereby it looks like people did not live in that particular place. But if you watch the video, you see that there are other houses nearby this house, but this house is just in the front. It's very lovely place, and it's a very open place, and it has a very big space as that. Very lovely house. The surrounding, everything is so beautiful. In fact, they said no, that this house, they collect it or they snap it from the internet, that this house does not exist. Why I am thanking Pastor Emeka Livingston? Because he has made Biafra to see a point. He has opened the eyes of a lot of people that this house was not really a Photoshop. just like the way a lot of people say it. That is evidence number one, that this house is really in existence. This is my happiness. That is why I said I have to appreciate him personally, because if he did not go and make this video, a lot of people will not even believe that there is something like this. A lot of people will still be having the doubt, saying that is a Photoshop. A lot of people will have the doubt, saying no address like this exists, just like the way they make us to believe. The first primary aim is that this house indeed exists. This house is in a place in USA. That is the one point you need to pick out from what I'm about to say. Now, the second point here is the banner. If you look or you check the first video where Pastor Emeka Livingston display what is written on the banner. Now, here is it. You can see that what is written in the one that is by the side of Pastor Emeka Livingston is different from the other one you can see with Biafra flag. And this is the explanation of the Prime Minister. He said Pastor Emeka Livingston should come back to this particular place in 2 months' time. Listen, no, these are not my word. This is the word from Biafra Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. So if I didn't mention his name anymore, so if I'm mentioning Prime Minister, just understand that he is the one. He said Pastor Emeka Livingston should do well to come back in 2 months' time to make another video. Now, the two banner is the same. So, being that this property belongs to Biafra government in exile, the headquarters in USA, Simon Ekpa said he decided to cover what is written by the side of Pastor Emeka Livingston and put the Biafra flag there because it's Biafra property. He was so confident to say this apartment belongs to Biafra government in exile, the headquarters in USA, that Pastor Emeka Livingston should try and come back in 2 months' time and make a video and also tell Biafra about that. And he is very sure. He said he is going to release the CCTV footage. He's going to make public for Biafrans to know or to see what happened and the people that trespassed the property of Biafrans in USA. Biafra Prime Minister said the property belongs to Biafrans and is the headquarters of the Biafra government in exile, and he still repeated and said it is rented already. It belongs to Biafrans. They did not buy the full apartment. That is what he said. They didn't buy the house, but it's rented, and he's so confident. And he said in 2 months' time, Pastor Emeka Livingston should come back and make another video. Now, there is one question I want to ask Pastor Emeka Livingston. You know, you put a phone number, you said this is the phone number of the people that Biafrans should call the line. You know, many Biafrans, they don't live in USA. People that should call this line, they don't live in USA. So I was thinking that you should have called the number. Yes, so you know, Pastor Emeka Livingston, I used to tell you one thing, that before you come out, make sure when you are talking, you've already made all your investigations. So when you are dishing out this issue to Biafrans, it will be so clean. But it happens that you've not really get your findings. Okay, I wish you have made this call yourself. If you call the number written on this banner, you record your conversation so that when you are bringing out this type of issue to Biafrans, because you know, a lot of people will ask you question. You trust me, I am one person that I hold you to high esteem. Like, I respect you a lot. I followed you from the beginning and I love what you do. But in this particular case, this line now that you've chosen, we should also have our own opinion to every issues that you bring, because the purpose of you bringing it to us is for us to digest it, to accept it, and to move, to run along with it. But in the other way, we still have our own thinking to also ask some questions or to correct some findings that we see that it is not that clear. See, as you are making this call, going to that place is very nice. It's a best idea. It's a very good thing that you have done, because now the game really begin. Now the high game begin, because Simon Ekpa told you that in 2 months time go and check. So we still expect that in 2 months time you still need to go to this place and give us all the authentic information for us to know what is happening. But before then, we got to say the truth where the truth should be. That is why I told you that you should have called this number yourself and hear from the owner of this apartment. I don't know if I am making sense or not. And hear from the owner of this apartment yourself, so that you will be so sure. Because at the end of your video you said, if Simon Ekpa can debunk this, or can respond to it, or can convince you that of a truth this apartment belongs to Biafra government in exile, you said you will apologize. These are your words, Pastor, and I appreciate you making this word. That means you have not really got your findings. That means you are not really sure of what you are dishing out to Biafrans. Because when you said if this thing is not true, you are ready to apologize. That is when, because if you make your findings before coming and you are speaking with full chest, with full confidence, you should be able to tell Biafran that before you come out for this, you are truly prepared. You've got your findings, you've called the landlord, you've called the owner, you've called the phone number. Everything they told you is different from what Biafra government in exile prime minister is dishing out to the public. I don't know if it's making sense, because people will ask you questions. That is what I am asking now, because these are things that I have put 1 + 1 together. And I said, since you are saying Biafrans should call this number, have you called the number yourself to confirm? What did they told you about that apartment? Are they sure, or did they tell you that of a truth, this house, nobody rent this house, this house is also under renovation, nobody has said anything about it for now, so that when you are talking to Biafrans, they will understand, because you have not called this number, so you are not really sure yet of what you are saying. Okay, because you didn't give us the full details. You only say Biafrans should call the number. So that is why I am asking, have you or did you call this number, and what is the response of the people? What did they respond to you? These are information that you should be giving out as you are making the video. It would be better when you are making the video and you are saying, I have called these people. This is what they told me. Oh my goodness, I will be so pleased with you, Pastor. I will really appreciate it. But it happens that you have not called. Like me, I don't have the time to call. And I know that a lot of people will not call. But you should have called the number and asked this question, so that when you are dishing out the issue to Biafrans, you should be able to convince us more. Yes, you should be able to convince us more. But the truth still remains that in 2 months time, yes, so see, personally I'm so interested in this issue. Personally, I am interested. In 2 months time, we are going to see if of a truth, yes, so in 2 months time, we are going to see if of a truth this house belongs to Biafra government in exile headquarters, that the prime minister and his crew member, they succeeded in renovating it or paid all the necessary bill, all the necessary things that is here to be done. They've cleared everything, and of a truth, this is the right building. Then you say you will apologize. But in 2 months' time, if you go and this banner still remain or nothing have changed, and you have talked with the owner as you said, and they gave you their word, please, you still need to come back and talk to Biafra, because a lot of people are so interested in this issue. But Pastor Emeka Livingston, again, I think you should be calming down. Calm down. You are a pastor, and a lot of people are looking up to you. There are some words you use in that particular video that you should not utter from your mouth. But being that you found yourself in this situation, in this circle, you used it. Please stay off from this particular direction. This is not your calling. This is not your field. This is not what you are meant for. Leave this issue alone. I know that you are fighting for Biafra. Now, fight for Biafra in your own way, according to your capacity. Leave other people to do theirs in their own way, according to their capacity. Even if you want to prove any point that you know that is opposite, come with facts, like facts. And you don't even need this. You don't need it. It's not you speaking, Pastor. This is not who you are. This is not who you represent. This is not the Pastor Emeka Livingston I used to know. You don't need this. You don't need this drama. Think about this thing I'm telling you, Pastor. A lot of people will not tell you this, but some people will be clapping for you, say, right on, Pastor, say this, say that. No, this is not you. This is not the Pastor Emeka Livingston I used to know. And now that Simon Ekpa said is going to release the CCTV footage of the person that trespassed the property to Biafra government in Ezra, we are still waiting for these things, because he said he's going to make it public. Pastor, you don't need all this drama. You don't need all this. God said, I will fight for you and you will hold your peace. If you are in the right track, if you are saying the truth, if your way is pleased with God, if your ways are right with God, God fight every battle for you. Knowingly or unknowingly, you should know all this better. God time is always delayed. Like, it's not fast the way we human take issues. His own is slow, but at the right time, everything is going to be brought to light. That is why I thank you personally for making this video, because a lot of people did not believe when they see this apartment. Let me tell you the truth. A lot of people say this apartment is not in existence, but you just make Biafra now to start loving Simon Ekpa again. Now you know what a lot of people are saying. They say, wow, that means this apartment exists. Wow, that means this apartment exists. Nobody is not saying, oh, he lied, or he's raising fund, he's eating Biafra's money, it's a scam. People are not saying that anymore. What they are saying is that, wow, so this apartment exists. So my correlistic people, I said, let me bring you all this update, because these are some of the facts that Biafrans are asking. These are some of the questions. These are some of the things that they want to know. The bottom line is, the difference between what Pastor Emeka Livingston said and what Simon Ekpa said is just this banner. He said, why did he put Biafra banner when this place did not belong to Biafra? And Simon Ekpa said it's already rented by Biafran government in Ezra. That is why you are seeing this banner. Normally the banner is not there, but being that he wants to like publish this thing and let Biafra know that this is our apartment, this is what we are doing, our headquarters, then Biafra banner should be there. Now in 2 months time, we hope to see more of this, and we are also saying we are going to see more of this from the same Pastor Emeka Livingston that made this thing public at first. We are waiting for all the necessary information that's in stock for Biafrans, because Biafrans are wise and they really know what they are doing. So my correlistic people, that bring us to the end of this update. If the CCTV footage is out, I will do well to bring it for you, so you know before the prime minister will get this CCTV footage. That means this property belongs to Biafra government in exile. But let me not really analyze it more. Let me not finish everything so it will not look somehow. But the bottom line is we are still waiting for more evidence to this accusation. So thank you so much everyone for watching. Please do well to share this video, like and subscribe as I keep giving you all the update. Thank you so much and bye bye.